Hi there, I'm Alex Cunningham, and I'll walk you through this Notion tutorial step by step. Let's jump right in.
Today, I'm going to show you how to change the default option in the status property within your Notion database. If you've ever worked with Notion's databases, you know that having a clear and customized workflow is key, and sometimes that means changing those little defaults to better fit your project. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to set your own default status, making your Notion setup more tailored and efficient for you or your team. All right, let's dive right in and walk through the process, step by step. First things first, open up your Notion workspace and head to the database where you want to update your status property. Maybe you're tracking tasks, planning a project, or organizing a content calendar. Whatever it is, this method will work the same. If you don't already have a status property in this database, you'll want to add one. Just click the plus button to add a new property and select Status from the list. The Status property in Notion is especially handy because it lets you easily categorize the progress of each item, whether it's to do, in progress, or completed. Now, as soon as you add that status property, you'll notice that Notion automatically fills in a default value for new entries. Typically, it starts with something like not started. This might be fine for some projects, but maybe you use to do or backlog instead, or you just want the database to feel more personalized to how your team works. Changing this default will make data entry quicker and cut out extra clicks in the long run. Here's how to make that change. You'll want to click directly on the status property header in your database. You should see a menu pop up with all the options already created under status. Next, find and hit Edit Property. This is where you can really customize your status options. You can add new ones, reorder them, and of course change which one gets set as the default. Let's say you want to add a new status, like to do. Click Add Option and type in your new status label. You can also choose a color that makes sense to you. Sometimes visual cues can be super helpful, especially if you're scanning through a long list. Once your new status option is added, hover over it, and you'll see a small option to set as default. Click that, and now every new entry you create in your database will automatically have to do as its status, instead of the old not started. Just take a moment here to double check that you're happy with how your list of status options looks. If you want to reorder them, you can simply drag and drop. If you no longer need not started, you can even remove it by clicking the little trash icon next to it, keeping things clean and organized. Don't worry if you don't get it right the first time, or if you change your mind later. You can always revisit these settings and adjust the options or the default as your workflow evolves. It's one of the nice things about Notion. It's flexible and lets you tweak as you go, so you're never locked into one way of working, and that's all there is to it. Now, your Notion database will always start new entries with your preferred status, saving you a bit of time and keeping everything consistent. If you found this tutorial helpful, let me know by giving this video a like. Feel free to drop any questions you have in the comments. I'm always happy to help out. And if you want more Notion tips and tutorials, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.